Life is too short to be serious all the time. Life is too precious to be wasted on worries and regrets and fears and doubts. Life is too beautiful to be ignored and forgotten and taken for granted. Greetings, mortals. I am Loki, the god of mischief and stories. You may know me from my various exploits across the 9 realms, or from my recent adventures with the TVA. I'm here to share with you some life lessons that I have learned along the way, and that you might wish you knew sooner. Don't worry, I won't lie to you. Well, not too much. Regrets. We all have them, some more than others. I have plenty of them. Regrets for the things I've done and the things I've left undone. Regrets for the people I've hurt and the people I've lost. Regrets for the mistakes I've made and the opportunities I've missed. But what are regrets really? They are nothing but illusions. They are the stories we tell ourselves to justify our actions or to cope with our emotions. They are the fantasies we create to imagine what could have been or what should have been. They are the lies we believe to avoid facing the reality of who we are and what we've done. Regrets are useless. They only serve to hold us back, to make us feel guilty, to make us doubt ourselves. They prevent us from moving forward, from learning, from growing. They keep us stuck in the past, in a loop of self-pity and self-loathing. The only way to overcome regrets is to accept them, to acknowledge them, to own them, to forgive them, to realize that they are part of our journey, part of our story, part of our identity, to understand that they are not our enemies but our teachers, to appreciate that they are not our failures but our lessons. Regrets are inevitable, but they are not insurmountable. They are not the end of our story, but the beginning of a new one. A story of redemption, of transformation, of liberation. A story of who we were, who we are, and who we can be. The first lesson is, be yourself. I know, it sounds cliché, but trust me, it's not easy. For a long time I tried to be someone else, someone who was worthy of a throne or a glorious purpose. But I realized that I was never happy that way. I was always pretending, always hiding, always scheming. I was always living in the shadow of others, or in the expectations of others. It was exhausting. It was only when I embraced who I really am that I found peace and joy. And that's enough. That's more than enough. The second lesson is, don't be afraid to change. Change is inevitable. Change is constant. Change is the only thing that is true in this universe. Everything else is an illusion. You can try to resist change or deny it or fight it, but you will only waste your time and energy. You will only cause yourself more pain and suffering. Instead, embrace change. Welcome it. Learn from it. Adapt to it. Grow with it. Change is an opportunity to discover new things, new possibilities, new versions of yourself. Change is an adventure, and as you know, I love adventures. The third lesson is, don't take life too seriously. Life is a game that you can't win or lose or control, a game that has no rules or logic or fairness, a game that is full of surprises, twists and turns, a game that is sometimes fun, sometimes boring, sometimes scary, sometimes sad. The fourth lesson is, be open-minded. The world is a big and complex and diverse place. There are so many things to see, to learn, to experience, to understand. There are so many perspectives, opinions, beliefs, values, cultures, traditions, histories, stories. There are so many possibilities, realities, timelines, variants. You can't possibly know everything. You can't possibly be right about everything. You can't possibly judge everything. Being open-minded doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything, or accept everything, or like everything. It just means that you have to acknowledge that there is more than one way to look at things and that there is value in diversity and difference. Being open-minded will make you smarter, wiser, kinder, happier. The fifth lesson is, be flexible. Life is unpredictable. Life is uncertain. Life is chaotic. Life is full of surprises. Life never goes according to plan. You can try to plan everything ahead, or prepare for every scenario, or anticipate every outcome, but you will only frustrate yourself and disappoint yourself and limit yourself. Instead, be flexible, be adaptable, be spontaneous, be creative, be flexible when things go wrong, be flexible when things go right, be flexible when things go sideways. The sixth lesson is, be humble. I know it sounds ironic coming from me, but trust me, it's not easy. For a long time I was arrogant and proud and vain and egotistical. I thought I was better than everyone else. I thought I deserved everything I wanted. I thought I could do anything I wanted. But I realized that I was wrong. I realized that I was not better than anyone else. I realized that I could not do anything I wanted. Being humble doesn't mean that you have to hate yourself or doubt yourself or belittle yourself or deny yourself. It just means that you have to accept yourself as you are, with your strengths and weaknesses, your successes and failures, your virtues and vices. The seventh lesson is, be courageous. Life is scary. Life is risky. Life is dangerous. Life is full of threats and enemies and obstacles and challenges and conflicts and crises. You can try to avoid them, or ignore them, or run away from them, but you will only miss out on life and its opportunities and its rewards and its joys. Be courageous when you stand up for yourself. Be courageous when you stand up for others. Be courageous when you stand up for what is right. Being courageous will help you overcome your challenges and achieve your potential and make a difference and leave a legacy. The eighth lesson is, be curious. Life is mysterious. Life is full of wonders and secrets and mysteries and puzzles and riddles and mysteries. Being curious will help you learn new things and discover new things and create new things and understand new things. The ninth lesson is, be generous. Life is abundant. Life is full of resources and opportunities and gifts and blessings and miracles. You can try to hoard them or waste them or take them for granted, but you will only make yourself poorer and unhappier and lonelier. You have only one life to live. You have only one chance to make it count. You have only one opportunity to make it yours. So live your life with passion and courage and curiosity and creativity and humor and love and kindness and gratitude to achieve anything you set your mind to. You have the power to create your own reality. You have the courage to face any challenge. You have the wisdom to learn from any mistake. You have the passion to pursue your dreams. You are not perfect, and that's okay. You have flaws and weaknesses. You have doubts and fears. You have failures and regrets. You have limitations and challenges. You are not perfect, and neither is anyone else. And that's okay, because perfection is not the goal. The goal is to improve yourself every day, to overcome your obstacles, to learn from your experiences, to embrace your uniqueness, to celebrate your achievements, to forgive yourself and others, to be grateful for what you have, and to be hopeful for what's ahead. You have the ability to shape your own destiny. You have the skill to manipulate your surroundings. You have the charm to influence others. You have the cunning to outsmart your enemies. You have the creativity to devise your plans. You have the ambition to pursue your goals. You are powerful, and don't let anyone limit you. Look, you need to know that you are adaptable. You have the flexibility to change your appearance and identity. You have the resourcefulness to use whatever you have at hand. You have the resilience to survive any hardship. You have the intelligence to learn from any situation. You have the humor to laugh at any irony. You have the curiosity to explore any possibility. You are adaptable, and don't let anyone define you. And if you didn't know it yet by now, you have the choice to do whatever you want. You have the independence to follow your own path. You have the courage to defy any authority. You have the wisdom to question any truth. You have the passion to express your own voice. You have the love to embrace your own self. You are free, and don't let anyone control you. These are some of the secrets of success that I've learned in my long and glorious life, and I hope they inspire you. Thank you for listening to my life lessons. And remember, I am Loki. So live your life with joy and wonder and curiosity and creativity and humor and love and mischief and magic.